Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin. Hey, welcome to another video from Thinglish Lifestyle. In this video we're going to be looking at cacao. I have two cacao pods here I recently purchased, and I got them from a place I visited called the Discovery Garden in Pattaya in Thailand. I'm in Thailand, which is maybe 200 kilometers from Pattaya in the south. So I've been growing cacao for maybe 6 weeks. You know, I'm a bit of an expert. So I got all some saplings from a local. It was actually an orchid fair, and I was really surprised when I saw some saplings. So I bought 10, and I planted them in various parts of the garden. Now I don't know what variety of cacao they are, and I would imagine they're between 3 and 6 months old. So I know they like a lot of shade, and they like tropical conditions, like a lot of rain. So that's pretty perfect for us. They grow kind of across the equator, 20 degrees north, 20 degrees south. So I'm surprised here in Thailand there isn't more people or more companies growing cacao. There used to be a few decades ago, but not so much now. And I don't really know the reasons. I can only hazard a guess. But anyway, that's another story. But I visited the Discovery Gardens a week or two ago, and I bought I bought three actually. Three air grafted cacao plants, which are about 4 feet high, about 1.5 meters high, and one of them's actually got a little bit of fruit on it, some flowers on it already. So I've planted them between my some bananas, so they get lots of shade, and they seem to like that. And one I bought as a gift for someone else, and that's gone to Koh Chang Island. So that's the first cacao on Koh Chang Island, as far as I know. So we'll be keeping an eye on that as well to see how that grows. But here, I went back to the Discovery Gardens and to buy. Well, basically, what I did is Discovery Gardens sold me. Well, let's go right back to the beginning. When I bought the first saplings, I bought about 10. They cost me, I think it was about 150 baht each, and I was quite happy to pay that. I went to a farmer's kind of market recently, and I got another 10, 12 for 70 baht each, and I got a deal because I bought a bunch of them. So I got them for like half price from the original ones. The air grafted trees I bought from Discovery Gardens, the Forastero cost me 450 baht, and the Trinitario cost me 600 baht. So to buy a bunch of those is going to be reasonably expensive. But he also sells these beautiful pods, and they're nice and fresh. So I can just hear it rattling a bit in there, and just a bit in there. So this is a Trinitario. Let's get that focus. There we go. So that's a Trinitario. This is a hybrid. So this is a mixture of a Criollo and a Forastero, and it's you know, a hybrid of the others. So it's quite hardy. The other one I have is a Forastero, which is here. A Forastero, and they actually don't grow with these labels on. These are not designer labels or anything like that. These are actually stuck on from the nursery where I bought them from, so I know exactly what they are. So as I say, to buy these as an air grafted tree, which will produce fruit in a very short space of time, it's quite expensive, and to buy a bunch of them it gets quite expensive. To buy these are like about 500 to 600 baht a piece. I can't remember how much. 500 or 600 baht is it? Cool. Let's say 500 baht each. So within these, when I open them up, which I'm going to do shortly, they should be around about 20, 30, 40 seeds or beans in here. From that, I can grow saplings and have hopefully in the region of 50 or 60 saplings growing of 2 varieties of cacao. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grow these. I'm going to see how they grow here in Thailand. Hopefully then because I will label these as they grow as well, I will know what my other trees around the property, which are I have about 20 now, I will find out what they are. I have a feeling they will be Forastero, but we won't know until they mature. So that'd be quite an interesting little journey. And also, if there's any cacao growers in Thailand out there watching this video, if you have any other strains that you're growing, whether it's in Chiang Mai, I know there's some grows in Chiang Mai and Canterbury, I'd be very interested to get some pods off you, and I'll pay, of course, but if you want to give me them, I'm happy to receive them, and I'll give you a shout out, of course. But what I intend to do is just to experiment and to find out which ones are going to go best in my area, which is Trat in the south of Thailand. So and then from there, I'm either just going to grow them for fun and make our own chocolate, at home, just for fun, or I could purchase some more land and go a little more full on growing cacao into more of a business kind of side of things, and grow bean to bar chocolate and do artisan chocolate, basically make our own artisan chocolates, which would be kind of cool. But that's a reasonably long journey. It's 2, 3, 5 year journey. So at the moment I'm just experimenting, to see what's going to grow, what pests are like, what if they actually I can actually grow them, whether they're going to reproduce the fruit, etc., etc. So that's what I intend to do. Any other growers out there, please get in touch. All feedback is really, really useful for me, and I will share my journey with you guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to crack these open. So I'm probably going to do it in the kitchen. I'm going to crack these open, and then I'm going to try one actually, as they are, because I understand just eating the raw bean is just packed with antioxidants and all kinds of really good stuff that you can't get from anywhere else, any other fruit at all. So I'm gonna try one of those, see what they're like, and then I'm going to clean these beans, and then I'm going to take the shell off the beans, and then I'm going to plant the beans. So that's a busy Sunday for me ahead. So I'm going to do that now with both of these, keep them both separate, and I will film as I go along, so you can enjoy the journey. So without that, I'll say no more. I'll get my hands dirty and start cooking these bad boys up, and see how we get on. So stay tuned, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, so I am in the kitchen, and I've got the Forastero cacao pod, and I'm going to start by just taking the label off quickly. I don't want to get these seeds mixed up with the other one, so I'm going to just stick that on a saucer, and then I'm going to cut this to break it open without damaging the seeds within. That's my plan. And maybe I won't even get a chance to. Here comes the rain. Damn. Let me go and close some windows. Okay, so I'm back. Quick emergency, started to rain and we had some washing out, so had to run off and sort that out, as I always seems to be raining when I do a video. I don't know why. Anyway, so here we are with the Forastero. I started cutting it, and it still needs a bit of a cut. It's pretty tough, and I don't want to break the seeds inside. Oh, like I just did. Oh no. I think I'm okay. Okay, so here we are. I don't think I hit a seed. That was so lucky. So, I don't know if you can see that, what the light's like. So we've got a few seeds in here. Pop those there. And we've got all these here. Lots of beautiful seeds, beans rather, beans, call them the beans. And they've got this like umbilical cord in the middle. So I get my hands dirty. Got a taxi come to visit me as well. Hello taxi. You can try beans. My dog, she's a Cacao dog, Thai dog, and she loves fruit. There's hardly any fruit that she doesn't like actually, which I find very strange. I showed her some cherries the other day, and now she helps herself with the cherry tree for the low-hanging fruit, to my annoyance. But anyway, that's the little umbilical cord there. We'll leave that there for now. Here are the seeds. I don't know how many we have. It's about quick count. 3, 6, 10. So we've probably got about 30 seeds there, I guess. We've got 10 there, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 10, 20, 30, 43, around about 43 seeds there. Wow, that's pretty good. More than I expected. I expected about 30, 25, 30. So that's good. So I have the seeds, and what I need to do now is get all this gooey stuff off them. If you can see this. Need to get that off them. But I'm told I'm just eating it. Okay. That's quite nice. It tastes tastes good. A bit lemonade-y actually. A bit kind of lemon. A little bit. I don't know. It's quite good. Anyway, what I need to do is soak these in water and then just take the skin off. I'll just see if I can do one first. It's going to be very slippery. I think I need to soak them in water. Yeah. Oh, maybe. Get one started. I think it's going to be easier if I take all this slippery, white, gooey stuff off. So that's what I'll do. It's coming off, but it's virtually impossible to hold. It's there we go. It's trying to like hold a fish. Very slippery when wet. There we go. Alright, so this is what it looks like. So we get all this off. And I'm told, actually, if you eat these beans, which I'll just break one in half in a second. We'll lose a tree, but we'll have the experience. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So I'm going to break this in half. Okay. Now, nothing to write home about the taste. It's very, very bitter. It's purple inside this one. Okay. Very bitter. I won't be eating the rest of that. Not to my taste at all. But I'll wash my hands and let's put these in a bowl, add some water, and then come back and we'll get all these off, and then we'll have our cacao beans to go plant out. So there's the empty pod. Don't know what I'll do with that. I probably actually just reminded myself the two air grafted cacao trees I have in the garden. They have no natural pollinators possibly around here. They're actually pollinated by like midges or small flies. But apparently, if you leave these pods near the trees afterwards, it encourages more flies towards the trees, and in turn they will pollinate the flowers. So as I have a couple of air grafted trees with flowers popping on just now, if I leave these near it, they might have a bit more insect life near it and get it pollinated, and if they get more pollination, I've got more chance of getting fruit off those trees earlier. So that's what I'll do with those. So there is no waste in this world. Recycle everything, use it, don't abuse it, and that's what I'm going to do. So that's good. So I'll go and wash up, and then I'll come back and we'll count how many seeds we have, and then we'll go outside. Now it's stopped raining, and pot the seeds. So there we go. That's cacao. Okay, well, a little change of plan. I'm going to open this Trinitario because I need to leave these soaking for a little while. So use my time wisely. It's an important resource we can never get enough of, unfortunately. So I'm just going to put this on this bowl there. I'll have a go opening this without going all the way through it like I did last time. I was very lucky last time. I didn't catch any beans. There we go, let's try that. So I can, there we go. Whoa, beautiful. So, this is the Trinitario. Let's see how many beans we get out of this bad boy. Let's have a look. Nice. Alright, it's a lot smaller. This Trinitario is a lot smaller than the Forastero, but it's probably got almost as many beans. So there's again the umbilical cord. It's a beautiful red colour, this one. Really, really nice. Okay. So let's have a quick head count. 6, 8, 10. Very sticky. 10, 6, 7. So not so many. We've probably got about 36, 37 there, I guess. So it was a smaller pod, as you remember. Smaller pod, and it's probably got like 10 less beans in it, something like that. It's not too bad, not too bad. The other two beans are quite a bit smaller. I'm just going to taste this one as well. And while I'm tasting that and rolling it around, I'll put these beans in here. And go and find some water. Let me find some water. One part to go. Okay, pop those in there. Now I'm told if they float, maybe I should add some more water. If they float, they're not going to grow. So I'm just going to put some more water in there. And then we see there is one floating now. And let me just add some more water to this one. They all seem to be fine. This one has one little floater, so maybe that's not going to grow. We will see. And I got this one here. That's all right too. Okay, so I've got all my seeds, I've got them labelled, and now I need to spend a considerable amount of time cleaning these things off. So, again, this we planted, drop near the tree. I'll probably chop it up a little bit so it decomposes quicker. I'll drop these near the two air grafted trees that I have already to increase the pollination. And how does that fit together? There it goes. Good as new. Never knew it was in there in the first place. So right, I'm going to do that, and then we will go outside as long as it stays dry today, and get these seeds potted up, because they do need potting while they're fresh. One of the reasons that I did buy them in pots is is because if you buy 5 or 6 dried seeds, they will never ever grow. So you have to buy them in a pod to ensure, and it has to be a fresh pod to ensure that they do grow. If you buy seeds freestanding or just individual seeds as they are, they will not grow. So that's very important. So don't waste your money buying something that won't work. Hopefully this method does. So, well, I've got about 10 done so far. This looks like someone sneezed into the soup. This is pretty gross. It takes a long time to get this stuff off. It's very, very slimy. It takes a long time. It's literally like, well, I don't know what it's like. It's like scraping goo off a cocoa bean. That's what it's like. Not fun. I suggest you get some tunes on and rock out and have a sing-song in the kitchen or something when you're doing it. Here, see, you just got to just get through to the skin and carefully peel it back. It's so hard. It's slipping and sliding. And I forgot how many I had of these, like 40 or something. So once you get hold of this, make a little flap, you can pull it. You can basically kind of undress the bean, just unzip it. But it's so hard because it's just slipping and sliding everywhere. And I don't want to damage the bean underneath, as it definitely won't grow. So just using my thumbnail to gently ease it back. Somewhat, there we go. You see? So somewhat easier than others, but nothing's easy. So it's very time consuming, and hopefully at the end of the day, I hope it all works. Another one bites the dust. Okay, so I'll carry on doing this. I want to get them all done. Hopefully it's still going to have some daylight here today and I can get them planted out, and then I'll start on the Trinitario. But the rate I'm going, I may not have enough time today to do all these. Should have done one at a day, one at a time. Oh, hindsight's such a wonderful thing. Another naked bean. Okay, so finally finished. Got this lovely goopy soup. Absolutely disgusting, but I'll use it as some sort of compost. I'll just throw it on the compost heap or something. And I have all my beans all kind of shelled now, ready to go. There's just this one here, one other thing that I'll grow. I don't think it's really ready, and I caught one, bit it in half somehow. So, sorry, I don't know if you can see that. So there's the beans. So that took me a lot longer than I anticipated. It's a real great way to spend a Sunday afternoon. But anyway, I'm going to get these outside now and into pots, and then the Trinitario, which is sitting over here, I will do them this evening and then plant them tomorrow. Hopefully that will be all right. But yeah, I just want to get things potted up now, keep moving while I've still got sunlight. So overnight, the Trinitario beans have started to sprout already. I wasn't expecting that. I was trying to get them in the ground, well, in pots yesterday, but I ran out of time, so I just left them in the kitchen overnight in water. But they're already sprouting, so I'm going to get them in pots right now. So many lifetimes later, still on the same planet, but I've managed to get all these cacao beans planted out. It took a lot longer to clean them off. Planting's not so hard, but anyway, these are the Trinitario. I think there's 39 there, which is great, all planted out, and they're the ones we saw earlier on, which were already sprouting in water overnight. So that might be a nice trick to do. We'll see how they fare. They actually took these actually took a lot longer to clean off than the Forastero. They had a lot more white pulp around them. Don't know why, but there we go. And talking of the Forastero, they're here, and it's about 39-40 of these as well. So these are all potted up. These have been potted up overnight out here, and they're just going to keep those nice and damp here, and just get a little bit of sunlight when the sun comes out. We're getting a lot of rain at the moment, so we'll come back to these in a few weeks time and see the progress. And in the meantime, there's a few saplings over there, just get a better shot. There's a few saplings there, and a few saplings there mixed up with some papaya by the looks of it.